So we are up to 더, which is the to particle. So this is where we're going to start from today. And let's get right into it. So 더 is a particle that attaches to nouns, and it means that this noun is included among other nouns. So for example, the example sentence is 제 친구도 요가를 해요. Yoga is yoga in Korean. And so you're saying 친구 is friend. 제 is my. So my friend also does yoga. And the 더 particle is attached to 친구 to show that your 친구, your friend, does yoga as well. This is what the 더 particle does. Let's look at some more examples of how you attach 더 to nouns. So you can attach 더 to any noun, regardless of whether the noun ends on a vowel sound or a consonant sound. I do Korean lessons twice a week. Right now the schedule is every Wednesday and Saturday. Okay. So for example, 저 is, this book is Conversational Korean Grammar. 저 means 저 is kind of the concept of self in Korean, but it's rarely used by itself like this because it's combined with particles. And here we've combined it with the 더 particle. So 저도 means me too. You can actually say this in polite language if you just add 요 on the end. If you say 저도 요, it means me too in polite language. So if someone says 배고파요, like I'm hungry, you can say 저도요, me too, I'm also hungry. It's a useful little phrase to know. It means me too. Another noun is 친구. Thank you. 친구 means friend. We had it in this example up here as well. So 친구도 means a friend as well. A friend too. And the last one we have is 한국어. 한국어 means Korean in Korean. So 한국어도 means Korean as well as other languages. So let's see how it's used in sentences. The first sentence we have is 저도 미국에 살아요. 저도 미국에 살아요. So what does this mean? Well, we're using 저도, which we have from the example up here. 저, this means me as well. 미국 means America. And this 에 살아요 is to live in. So I also live in America, or I too live in America. The next example, 제 친구도 한국어를 공부해요. This is similar to this sentence up here. You can see 제 친구, that's my friend. My friend 더, my friend as well. 한국어를 공부해요. My friend also studies Korean. This next one, 저는 한국어도 공부해요. 저는 한국어도 공부해요. 한국어 is Korean. We had it up here. So this means I also study Korean. And this book is Conversational Korean Grammar. Refreshers, yeah. Always good to catch up on things. And the last example is 아침에 물도 마셨어요. Notice this uses 셨어요. This uses the past tense, so don't miss that. 아침 is morning. So 아침에 is in the morning. This is our time particle. We learnt this in a previous lesson. 아침에 물. 물 is water. 물도 마셨어요. In the morning, I also drank water. Do I do private one-on-one lessons? I don't, but my coworker Chelsea she does do tutoring. I'm not sure if she's looking for more students. She's got quite a few right now, but I can check with her and see if she is open to taking on more students. If you would like, just send us a private message or contact us on our website if you want to do private tutoring. She does Zoom tutoring with people already, so I can see if she's interested in or has availability for more students if you're interested in that. Okay. Group lessons. She only does one-on-one stuff right now. Actually, I think she has one group that she teaches with, but I don't know how the time zone would work with Germany. But I'm sure you probably have local facilities in Germany, perhaps. Maybe there's a Korean center you can go to, maybe. I hope you can find something that appeals to you in Germany. All right, so an important note about, from Germany. Oh, so you're in the US. Yeah, you can also send us a private message and we can see if we can fit you in with a group, an existing group if you're interested in that. Okay, combining with particles. So to is a particle, right? But it interacts with other particles in specific ways. So one thing you need to know is that to takes the place of subject, object, and topic particles. So if you remember these particles, you've probably encountered them before. But to takes their place. It substitutes them. So you don't need both. It's one or the other. When you're using subject, object, or topic particles, so subject is 이카, object is 을을, and topic is 있는. So for example, 김치도 먹어요 means I also eat kimchi도. So you wouldn't say 김치를 도 because the to takes the place of the 를 particle. You just write 도, 김치도 먹어요. I also eat kimchi. But with other particles that are not the subject, object, or topic, to is placed after them. So for example, 카페에도 가요. So we have the 에 particle and we have the to particle. And the to particle comes second. So first we have the 에 particle to show that it's in a cafe. To a cafe. We've got the 가요 verb. So to a cafe, I also go. So we have the air particle is still there and the to particle comes afterwards. Similarly with this next example, 카페에서도 먹어요. So here we have the 에서 particle to show the location of action. We covered these particles in a previous live stream. If you need to refresh on those, be sure to check out previous live streams on YouTube. But 카페에서도, in cafes as well, I eat. I also eat at cafes. Among other things that I do, at cafes I also eat there. Okay, so this kind of leads me into another point about to, is that you can place to on any noun in the sentence, and the meaning of the sentence changes slightly depending on where you place to. The noun that you choose to place to on is the noun that gets the meaning of also. So to be honest, I think this method is actually better than how we do it in English. The English method it's not that intuitive actually, because when you say some of these sentences, you don't necessarily know what is also happening. In English, we sort of emphasize whatever that noun is. Like we might say, I also study Korean, or I also studied Korean, or I also studied Korean in the morning. You know, we emphasize the word that gets the also. But in Korean, you just stick it on the noun that you want to mean also. So in my opinion, it actually makes a lot more sense, and it's very intuitive actually. All right. So for example, let's look at this. I also drink coffee. This book is available on Amazon, also on the Book Depository. If you're outside the US, I recommend you try checking out the Book Depository. And if you prefer a digital copy, we have them a PDF version on our website as well. So first option, I also drink coffee. So this is the sentence. I also drink coffee in the morning. Versus, I also drink coffee in the morning. Versus, I also drink coffee in the morning. So in English, we emphasize the word that we mean. But in Korean, you use to on the noun that you want it to apply to. So, for example, 저는 아침에도 커피를 마셔요. So this is the I. 아침에 is in the morning. And 커피를 마셔요 is to drink coffee. So we're looking at these sentences in English and applying them to Korean. Here the 도 particle is applied to 아침에. So it means that you drink coffee in the morning as well as at other times. Maybe you drink coffee at midday, maybe you have a coffee with lunch, maybe you even have coffee before you go to bed. 저는 아침에도 커피를 마셔요, but I also drink coffee in the morning. So let's compare it to this one. 저는 아침에 커피도 마셔요. So now the 도 particle is on 커피. This book is Conversational Korean Grammar. So now the 도 particle is on 커피. So this means that you also drink other beverages. You drink coffee as well as other beverages in the morning. So notice how the meaning is slightly different to this sentence. You're saying maybe you drink water, maybe you drink orange juice, and you also drink coffee. And the last one we have here, 저도 아침에 커피를 마셔요. So now we have 도 on 저. Won't let me send you a message. Oh dear. Okay, let me see if I can add you. Okay, I followed you back and now you should be able to message me, hopefully. Okay, so 저도 아침에 커피를 마셔. Let me know if that works, by the way, Philip. So now we have 도 on 저 on me. So this means that I, as well as other people, drink coffee in the morning. 저는. So then maybe your husband also drinks coffee, maybe your boyfriend also drinks coffee, and you as well drink coffee in the morning. We have Chop Chop says, 저는 커피를 아침에 마셔요. Yep, that's perfectly fine for a sentence. You can rearrange the order of these words without significantly changing the meaning. So your sentence is perfectly correct. Yeah, good job. You drink coffee in the morning. 저도 아침에 커피를 마셔요. I also drink coffee in the morning, as well as Chop Chop. So there's some other examples here. Let's look at one more just to show this trend, and then we'll move on to the next grammar lesson. So this sentence now is 저는 오늘도 영화를 봐요. So we have 저는 meaning me, and 영화 is a movie. So 영화를 보다, this is the base form 보다, to watch, and it becomes 봐요 in present tense. 영화를 봐요 is to watch movies. Now, 오늘 is today, and we've stuck the 도 particle on 오늘. So that means today as well. So 저는 오늘도 영화를 봐요. So today as well, I watch movies. So today, maybe as well as yesterday, maybe yesterday I also watched a movie, and today I watch movies as well. Compared to this sentence, 저는 오늘 영화도 봐요. Now we have 도 on the noun 영화, which means movies. So you're saying that as well as other things, maybe you watch television, maybe you watch YouTube videos, you also watch movies. Wheatthin says, 제가 한글을 배우고 싶어요. Yeah, you want to learn Korean? Good, yeah. Awesome, you're in the right place. And this one, last example, 저도 오늘 영화를 봐요. So now again we have 도 on 저 to mean me as well. So 저도 오늘 영화를 봐요 means I also, as well as other people, watch movies. So maybe, my girlfriend also watches movies, my mum also watches movies, and I too watch movies.